Hi folks, welcome. We're going to do a Italian inspired or Italian themed snack hack today. Really easy. You're going to ask yourself, why didn't I do this before? Well, I don't know, maybe you did. If you did, comment below and let me know. So first thing I want to do is say thank you to all the subscribers, and surprisingly thank you guys from Norway who've been watching. Thank you if you've been watching in Israel. The Canadians and the U.S., that's my majority of my audience, but all these other folks too. If you want to comment where you're from, go ahead. Any questions, put those down in the comments too. And now let's get to it. So let's say you want something filling, something with a familiar taste, but you don't want to spend a lot of time. Well, that brings to mind pasta in my mind. But pasta, you got to boil water. You got to dirty a pan. This is simple. I'm trying to keep this super simple for you. So pasta is usually wheat, right? Yeah. Wheat has gluten. What about if you wanted a pasta-like thing, like gnocchi? Gnocchi is potato and wheat. How about cut out the wheat, just go with potato? Here's what we're going to do. You will need a grease-proof paper plate. You can use a regular plate if you want. It's microwave proof. This just is easier to clean up. You're going to need a potato. Usually I would say a large potato. This is more of a medium. This weighs 6 ounces. I pre-weighed it, pre-washed it. You're going to need a fork. Hit your potato a couple of times. It keeps it from exploding if it's really full of moisture. Then we're going to wrap it up in a paper towel. Put it on the plate. Pretty simple. I'm going to go over here to the microwave. A lot of microwaves have presets for things like popcorn or heating stuff. This has got a preset. You go to cook, 7 choices. First one, small potatoes. Next one's large potatoes. I hit 1, it'll sense it, it says. And I hit start. Now by going with a large potato setting, it's going to assure that this is all the way cooked through and a little on the dry side, hopefully, because it's easier to spread the sauce. So get yourself some of your favorite jarred sauce, whatever brand, whatever company's making it. Put it in a microwave safe cup, not a styrofoam cup, okay? Those will melt on you. Microwave cup, I've got in 3 ounces of sauce. 6 ounce potato, 3 ounces of sauce. I like that sort of, that balance, about twice as much bulk as the sauce that goes on. Here's a couple of things. Number one, it's a potato, so it's gluten-free. So if you've got any folks with celiac issues or gluten issues, potatoes are gluten-free. I leave the skin on because there's a lot of nutrition right between the skin and the potato itself. As long as you've cleaned the potato, washed it off real good, scrubbed it, I'm not going to totally peel it before I eat it. Number 2, although this might have a little bit of added sugar, this is also gluten-free. Okay? So, and the combination of this and that is also vegan. So if you've got vegan friends, or if you're vegan yourself, this is a vegan-friendly meal. If you, on the other hand, want to add a little bit of cheese to it, it's still vegetarian, okay? Vegetarian meal or vegan meal, depending on how you make it. It's easy to do. The only things you've got at the end that go in the dishwasher, well, the cup, fork, and the knife. This is still sensing the time for the potato, so we're not going to sit here while the whole thing cooks. Probably takes about 7 minutes because it thinks it's looking at a big potato. So we're going to go ahead and pause it, and once the potato's cooked, we'll move on to part 2. Hey folks, okay, the potato is signifying, or the microwave signifying, that the potato's ready. So we're going to take it out. And the potato's moist, you know, it got natural moisture, so the paper towel's a little moist. What I'm going to do now is Here's the potato. And we adjust the camera a little bit, but what I'm going to do is the same napkin that was keeping the potato from making a mess in the microwave is now going to be in charge of making sure the sauce doesn't go all over the place. That was 3 ounces of refrigerated tomato sauce, so it's still cold. Normally 1 minute is enough to heat water up a little bit on the warm side. So that's 8 ounces of water. What I'm going to do is hit cook time of 1:10 and let it rock. In the meanwhile, we'll adjust the camera down to the potato. And in selfie mode, this isn't going to magnify. So I just take, I call it a butter knife. It's not a butter knife. It's a kitchen knife, but it's not a sharp bladed knife. So it's sort of a butter knife. Just usually hit the potato about like that. Open it up. And this potato is nice and cooked. This is going through it very nicely and easily. There's nothing wrong with eating the skin of the potato. Like I said, there's a lot of nutrients that kind of are right there in the outer layer. Aesthetically, maybe you're not used to it, and if you don't like the idea of skin, you can easily peel that skin off, no big deal. We've got 4 seconds to go. I hear a little splopping and blopping of the microwave. By the way, for reference, this is an 800-watt microwave. A lot of the microwaves you can see on the market are 1100 watts, so you might have to adjust the time a little bit based on what you're using. Now, it's steaming, it's hot. Yeah, put my finger in, nice and hot. I'm going to just dump this over top and bust up the potato a little bit more. Now, if you look at it, the cup is not, there's nothing burnt, there's nothing cooked on really hard. I'll use the fork and the knife. And as they say on some of the shows, bon appetit. Thanks for tuning in. Check back in. Hello, we've got to readjust the thing here, but check back in, and we'll see you next time.